What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dtom. You already know what time it is. It's story time. And today I'm going to tell y'all the story about how I fractured my wrist. Bro, it was crazy. I probably was like, let me see. I was in 6th grade. It was the summer of 6th grade going into the 7th grade. So I was a 7th grader, I guess you can say. Bruh, I lived in Arizona. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. North Phoenix, Arizona. I went to Mountain Sky Middle School. If anybody know where that's at, or if any of y'all go there, any of y'all been there, any of y'all seen it, I lived in Phoenix, Arizona, and I went to Mountain Sky Middle School. And if you know what I'm talking about, it's a Target right by. It's a Target. Well, I think so. This is a minute ago. I ain't been to Arizona in a minute, but it's a Target right by the middle school. Not really right by the middle school. It's a little walk, but it's on the same little street or whatever. So basically, when I lived in Arizona, I used to hoop every day. I used to go play basketball or I go play football or something. Like I stayed outside. If I wasn't playing basketball or football and nobody was really messing with the sports, I'd probably go swim. And then if nobody was messing with the swimming, I'd probably go down to like the little what was that called? Like I don't know what it was, but it was like this little like community fun play, whatever. It had like pool tables and TVs and all that, whatever. I go in there, but mostly I was outside. Like I stayed outside. So one day, like my knees when I was younger, my knees used to like hurt real bad, and I guess, and now that I think about it, I think that's from growing. That make a lot of sense now. But my knees used to hurt real bad as as a kid. Like I used to have, like I really thought I needed like some D Wade knee surgery. Like my knees used to be hurting, boy. So one day I went to Target, bro. I was walking to Target to go get a knee brace or something, just trying to help help my knee or whatever. So I went to Target to go get a knee brace, and in order to get to Target, you could either walk around the street or whatever, or if you like, we lived in these like a little apartments or whatever. You can cut through the back of the apartments and just cross the main street instead of have to walk all the way to the front of the apartments, going down the main street, turning down. All right, bet we can just cut through the back way. So I went to go cut through the back way, and I was with my little brother and my little sister. They don't got a YouTube channel or nothing like that, but they named Nayla and Taylor. I was with them, and we was going to Target, and I was like, I don't want to walk. And they was like, and when I was in 7th grade, they had to be like third, 4th grade. No, not in 4th grade. They had to be younger than that. They had to be like second and third grade. They was young, so little kids walk slow. So I'm like, I'm not even about to walk all the way around that with them. I'm like, we about to cut through this back way. So I was like, all right, let me go for it first. And it's like these big, y'all know them big long weeds or whatever. It's like a little thing like that. So I'm like, all right, bet this the best, through the back way, because it had rain. Like when it rained in Arizona, like it'd be storming, like it'd be raining for like the whole day, almost a couple of days. Like it'd be raining. So it had rain the day before that, and it was like a whole bunch of water. So then I had thought I found a little like a spot without no water. I thought I found a place without no water or nothing like that. So I was like, all right, bet I'm about to go through here. So I went through first, and I was like, hold on, y'all. I went through first, and I was jumping through like the little weeds or whatever, and I fell, bro, and I fell into like a little ditch. So when I got up, I was covered in mud. I had on like my basketball jersey from when I was playing in the 5th grade. Yeah, it was like 5th or 6th grade, and I was so mad because I got that dirty. But I was covered in mud, mud all on my face, mud all on my arms, mud all on my pants, bro. And when I got up, I went to go wipe my face, bro. I went to go wipe my face, and this is how my arm was. Like, I wish I had a picture to show y'all how my arm was. Like, not lying, it shrunk. Like all this was pushed back. Like all this had to be pushed back. Like that's how it was. And this bone right here was bent. So it was like this. This how my arm was. My arm was like this, and this was bent down. So imagine if somebody like this mug was hanging like that. That mug was hanging. Like it went from this to this. Like that's how my bone was. It was bent. So when I got up, it was like that. All this was bent in, and I tried to wipe my face because I didn't even notice I broke nothing at first, and I was like, that's how I was when I wiped my face, and I couldn't like turn my hand. Like that's how it was, and I looked at it, and I was like, ah. And then my sister started talking to me. My little sister was like, are you okay? And I was like, shut up, shut up. Because you know how, like, I was just, like, in shock. And then you know how, like, when you're in pain and people talk to you and just want them to be quiet and they just keep asking questions, you're like, shut up. So that's how I was. And I was just like, shut up. So then I started walking back to the house. And my dad wasn't there. He was at work. Like, he was at work, and I don't think he got up for, like, another couple of hours. So this man was at work. So we walked back to the house, and I got in the shower, because I had to get there, because remember, I was muddy. So I got in the shower. So then I get in the shower, I get out, and I'm like, no, when I got home, I didn't get in the shower. When I got home, I was freaking out. So I called my mom, and I called my mom. My mom was all the way in Ohio or whatever. So I called my mom and I was like, oh, I broke my arm, And she like, if y'all seen my mom, like, I think, like, if y'all watch any other video, like, y'all know how my mom is, all dramatic and, like, just extra. So she like, oh, my God, I'm about to buy a plane ticket. I'm on my way out there right now. So then she called my dad while he was at work. And then he was mad because I called my mom, and she was all the way in Ohio, and I didn't call him, and he was right down the street or whatever. So I was like, but, like, I was just with my mom. I was only there for the summertime, but I was just with my mom or whatever, and that's usually, like, that's who I call. Like, you know, that's your go-to person, like your mom, your go-to person. So whatever, but basically he come home with, no, so basically I get on the phone with my mom. She's like, I'm flying down there, and she's just talking about how she about to be on her way and all that. And remember, y'all, she all the way in Ohio. And basically my dad told her, like, why are you coming down here? What are you gonna do or whatever? What is you coming down here gonna do? Myself of just being in my face. And then by the time she get down there, I was probably gonna already be at the hospital, wrapped up and everything else, right? No, she could have made it down there and still helped me out. So basically, and y'all probably like, what? Let me tell y'all why I say that. Cause this man got home, and when he got home, he was like, we'll just have to go tomorrow. I said, what? To go tomorrow? I'm like, this mug broke, bro. So I could barely move, and I'm right-handed. It was my right hand. I'm like, bro, this mug broke. This man gonna go get a bed sheet and make me like a little sling. So he made me like a little sling thing, and I'm walking around like that. And I think we about to go to the hospital and stuff. And this man talk about we'll just wait till tomorrow. So, bro, I'm telling y'all, when I say that was the worst night of sleep I ever had, that was the worst night of sleep I've had in my life. Cause I couldn't lay on my arm. I couldn't do nothing with, like I was hurt, and like imagine having a broken arm. I mean, not even knowing what was wrong with it, and you gotta lay there on it. I was hurt. I was so hurt. So then the next day we went to the little hospital or whatever, and when we went to the hospital, they told me that they couldn't operate on me because of my age or something like that, because we had went to like an adult hospital. So then they sent me to the children's hospital. And have y'all ever been on the back of the, like, some people be like, oh, I want to be on the back of the ambulance, I want to see what it's like. No, you don't. That is the most uncomfortable ride in the world. It was so bumpy. I felt every single thing, like every single bump, every single little pothole, ditch. I felt every single bump, bro. And then finally, when we got there, they like wrapped my arm up, whatever, and they was like, if you need anything, just buzz us, and all that. So I needed another Gatorade, bro. So I was buzzing, but the thing wasn't working. Like the light wasn't going ding or not. Like the thing wasn't working. So then I started yelling. I was like, "Excuse me, excuse me!" And the nurse busted in, was like, "What are you yelling for?" And I was like, "The button doesn't work." And she was like, "Yes, it does. All you have to do is press it." Like she tried to come in with a little attitude, and I was like, chill a little bit. So she's like, "Yes, it does. All you have to do is press the button." She got to pressing that button looking stupid. She was like, "Oh, maybe it doesn't work. What do you want?" I was like, "Girl, give me a Gatorade." Then she came back with the orange Gatorade. Your boy was like, went to sleep, was drinking juice and all that. It was like a pretty crazy experience. That's the only thing I ever like. I never broke nothing. It was fractured. But they said if I would have felt a little bit harder, that my bone would have snapped and it would have ripped through my skin. I would have known what to do. I would have been so scared. I would have been so scared. My jumper probably would have been. I would have been so scared, bro. Yep. So tell me in the comments down below, what y'all what have y'all broken, fractured? Like have y'all ever had a broken arm? Tell me like, yeah, I broke my arm, and tell me how old you are, or tell me how old you was when you did it. So tell me like, I broke my arm when I was 14. I broke my leg when I was 6. I broke my collarbone when I was 8. Like, tell me in the comments down below what all y'all broke, how old y'all was. Like, just tell me in the comments down below. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. If you don't follow me on all my social media, you're lame. That's why you need to follow me right now. All the links in the description down below. Make sure you DM me on my social media, bro. DM me on Instagram. Those the ones that I'll probably got the best chance of seeing. Make sure you DM me on that. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. You gotta subscribe to the channel, baby. Make sure you smash the like button on this video. Tell me in the comments down below what else y'all want to see me do. Like y'all want to see me do reactions, some challenges. Tell me some more pranks, bro. We gotta start pranking Ari, because I think she think we done. Think we done with it, but we not done. So tell me some more pranks. Let's get it.